There are only a few episodes left in the Sky Terran to Grandmaster Challenge. The grand finale is not going to start yet, but it might be next episode, so we have very little time left to get as much MMR as possible. We are almost 5.4k. That is our first goal. Maybe we can get 5.5k as well. Let's do our best. Ooh, first game of the day is gonna be our highest Zerg yet, called Zerg Kek W. This is actually Eggs. You can see in his clan is Eggs, one of the best Latin American players. I want to say he's from Colombia. I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to offend him by choosing the wrong country. I don't know if those countries like each other or not. But I'm pretty sure he's from Colombia, actually. I think I met him maybe once or twice. I definitely met him in a tournament in Mexico. But anyway, this is going to be a very, very difficult match. Now, if you guys are wondering about the end of Sky Terran, if you guys are new to the channel, for some reason I looked at the wrong camera. I've been looking at the right camera for 2 months now, but I looked at the wrong one there for a second. But the grand finale is usually just 2 longer episodes where I try either something different or something new. Just try to play the best games possible with Sky Terran, basically. And that's what it's going to be like. Now, I'm also going back to Europe in a few days, so it seems perfect to end this challenge right now. Playing on the NA server from Europe would give me a decent amount of ping, so then we can move on to another challenge that started on the European server. That's going to be fantastic. Now, I'm pretty excited for a TVZ, a high-level TVZ. In the last episode, we saw TVT against the high MMR Terran. That's very freaking difficult. We kind of got owned, to be honest. No other way to put it, you know. We kind of did get destroyed there. But a Zerg, so far the games against Zerg have been pretty nice. I'm not actually sure if we have lost to a Zerg or not. I feel like it sounds kind of crazy to say that. Have we even lost to a Zerg, guys? I feel like we must have, but I can't recall any of the games. But obviously, this is a whole nother beast, almost 5.8k MMR. That's probably top 16 Grandmaster on NA, by the way, if you guys are wondering. So that is the kind of giant we are playing against right now. But so far, it's going well. In theory, if the strategies work out, we could actually make it happen. I think... I'm not 100% sure about Egg's playstyle. I haven't played him that much, but I do think he plays a little bit more aggressive. I don't think he is a late game guy. And late game should theoretically be the answer to Sky Terran, because if you only make Sky Terran, if you're not allowed to make Ghosts, you quite literally do not have an answer to the Viper, I believe. You can only go for BCs and hope you catch them off guard, stuff like that. But if they play more of a mid-game style, kind of a different story. Okay, so he went for a pull first. Already pretty aggressive. I don't think we can get in. Let's see if I can click on the gas. He was still mining gas, that's all we know. Yeah, sadly, I wouldn't want to make a bunker against this. But since I'm not allowed to make factory units, I'm just going to make the bunker, hope his Overlord sees it. And if he was planning on cheesing, I just hope he changes his mind. Basically, that's the plan here. He's sending a few link circles. He's distracting me. This really looks like a cheese to me, because he's trying to distract me with his Zerglings. If he wasn't going to distract me, he would probably just run back to his base instantly. So that's what I'm reading from his unit movement there. My Reaper is alive, though, and I'm going to be able to see what's going on there, so that's great. These are probably building roaches, if I had to guess. That seems like the most logical choice here. Oh, it was actually drones. Okay, then we're going to be perfectly fine. And this is actually going to serve as a pretty nice mind game, because he is going to be very happy to see I didn't even... Wait, is there a Zergling alive? Oh, yeah. He's going to be very happy to see I didn't even make a reactor, because it looks like I did a bit of a panic reaction, you know, made a bunker, no reactor. But in reality, I'm not allowed to make factory units, so this is just my build. So this could actually serve as an accidental, really nice mind game for us. Now, can I deny this hatchery? Not for too long. I'm just going to try to be annoying. There we go. Probably delayed it for like, I don't know, 6 seconds or something. I'll take it, I guess. And I'm just going to go for a fast 3rd CC. I am going to cancel this bunker. It's a little bit of a risk here if he goes for a link flood. But I think against people with, you know, this much MMR, we probably have to be a little bit risky. And I'm also going to go for a battlecruiser opener, because battlecruiser just looks the most normal. Like, I'm really doing everything I can to get an advantage here, even being a little bit greedy perhaps. But he is taking his own 3rd base, so we're probably not going to be attacked too fast. Let's see what's going on. Still drones building. Checking the natural is important. Don't want to die, though. I think I can actually escape here. Ooh, barely lost it. I literally needed 1 more HP to survive that. That's a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. Now, I can actually didn't know. Did I do it wrong? I'm just a bit surprised. I didn't remember you could actually wall this with just 2 depots. This always felt like a 3 depot wall to me, but I guess it's just 2 depots plus the command center, which is nice. In case you guys didn't know, by the way, some people might think this looks funky to wall your natural with the 3rd command center. This is actually the most standard and the most optimal wall because you wall it faster. And if you're not going to use the CC, I would quite literally have to make 3 more depots, I think, in this wall, which is just too much money for this stage of the game, right? So there we go. And then I'm gonna make a starport first. I want to place speed banshees together with this. Oh wait, did he mismove the overlord? If you actually, I could maybe lift. No, that's the wrong button. That's not what I wanted to do. This is very risky once again what I'm doing, but I just really want to kill that overlord. I really don't like being spied on. But I'm gonna make a second starport first and then go into banshee speed after the overlord kill. And hopefully the harassment is gonna be good enough. Like I said, I know he's good, but I don't exactly know what his playstyle is. Maybe he's a Mutalisk player. Maybe he's like a roach spammer, attack me with 1-1 kind of thing. I have no idea, so I'm just gonna have to scout very diligently and see what's going on. And I'm just gonna make Cloak and Banshee. It's actually be a pretty nice timing here, guys. Cloak is gonna finish like 10 seconds faster. So I'm gonna make the Banshee first. And then Cloak after, and then the timing is gonna work out pretty well. I think I'm actually gonna rebuild this bunker. I know it's really weird to do that, but I don't feel safe enough. So there's a late Bailing Nest. Seems like we're playing against very fast upgrades. I'm gonna kill this queen pretty easily, looks like. Actually nice. Few queen kills. Gonna target the one with high energy as well. That's gonna fall too. That's actually my favorite. I can't believe even a player as good as X does that. I think it's so funny when people run away from battle cruisers with a slow unit like a queen. Like, there's no running from it. You just kind of have to accept your fate. At least try to get some damage in, right? But they always try to run away. I'm going to make 2 command centers here because I want to get to my 5 command centers setup. The thing that sucks here is that I'm going to have to reveal my Banshee. Making a Banshee after a battlecruiser is not normal. He was definitely not going to expect it, but I'll have to reveal it to make sure my economy is not going to be too tragic. Let's try to target some drones here. Okay, so there's a lot of gases. This really looks like Mutalisk play here. Gonna start an engineering bait. Try to start preparing for that. He's gonna try to come in here, but this is actually totally fine, I think, because I have my Banshees. Oh, he does have a few Banelings. That is gonna be a little bit annoying. Gonna have to target those down first. So I'm gonna take a little bit of damage from this. Let me teleport this back, actually. That's gonna help with the defense. Oh, he actually link flooded. Oof. Didn't realize it was quite that many. There's probably a Spire here, if I had to guess. Oh, actually, perfect timing on that scan. Very well done. He's trying to kill my CC. That's definitely not gonna work. So 3 Zerglings is nice. And I'm actually not quite sure if this was bad for us. I know it looked bad for a second, but I don't feel like we lost that much. Here we go. It's gonna waste more links as well. Yeah, I mean, Banshees are not gonna kill them that fast, but they're gonna kill them fast enough. So do I really care about this? I don't think so. Now time to get some planetary fortresses up though. Or should I get... I'm not quite sure about the PF. Maybe I should just try and reinstate my economy instead. Let's try to mine from this base. Send a few workers back to gas mining. And he is definitely doing a good amount of damage now. Like, I haven't been able to deal damage back. And that is the main damage that's occurring here. Though he also, you know, didn't make, how do you say, forgone? He forwent. That's probably the dumbest word I've ever said. If that's an actual word, I would be surprised. Anyway, he made links instead of drones, so that is always nice to see. I do think I'm too late to kill the Spire. Ideally, I kill the Spire with these. I don't think that is gonna happen. If that would actually happen, that would be amazing. Now, Morling's gonna die for free here, which is fantastic. That's a Banelings, right? Yeah. I saw those Banelings coming in. Oh, yeah, the Spire is already finished. That's rough. Oh, Battlecruiser needs to go back there. Oh, I killed... No, it's too many queens. It actually sucks to say. I know a lot of people like Banshees. If there's one thing Banshees really suck against, is just simple queens. 6 queens. I do not want to fight that with 6 Banshees. I know it sounds crazy, but it is what it is. And now I just need to make a lot of Liberators. Normally I make Vikings. I feel like this time Liberator is maybe a little bit of a better choice. Because I saw the Mutas coming... you know, since a while, and I was able to get up a decent Liberator count. 6 Liberators. Oh, I do need to be careful of Corruptors, actually. I just thought of that, so I do need some Vikings. Liberators, trust me, guys, you do not want to see those fight against Corruptors. It's gonna hurt your eyes. It's gonna make you sad. So I think we're just gonna make some Vikings instead to keep us safe. pretty unhappy with the situation now. I think at some point it looked pretty good, but the links kind of disturb me too much. Like the fact that I'm only on 3 starports 9 minutes in is really not pleasant here. I don't think it's over yet though. I think we still have a good setup. We have 5 command centers. Keep in mind the planetary. Oh, there's the corruptors. Gonna have to. Ooh, that's actually a freaking. I didn't even see those banelings. Well, we're actually gonna lose the command center. Oh, damn! I didn't think we were gonna die to this. Honestly, command center is not savable, sadly. I also cannot kill these corruptors, by the way. He's scared. He should really just be killing me here. I'm not kidding, guys. He would kill me 100%. I don't know why he's scared. He has... I have 2 Vikings and, what is it, 6 Liberators against 9 Corruptors. Trust me, guys, I do not win that fight. But okay, he let us live. I don't think he did it on purpose. That's kind of what it sounded like. I don't think he let us live on purpose, but he didn't realize that he could have just killed us there. So that's very fortunate for us. Really cool move with the Banelings, by the way, to just blow up the missile turret. Else I maybe could have, you know, survived on that area. Guess we're just gonna go for Liberator range. At this point, I need something... Yeah, I don't want to say magical, because nothing magical is gonna happen, obviously, but... I do kind of need it. Maybe I should go for an armory. Get upgrades. Oh, is that enough Banelings? Actually, yeah, there's enough Banelings. Oh, that sucks. He actually went before his speed. Now I do have enough Liberators to kill these Corruptors, though. I'm actually gonna fall back with it. And actually, I can chase him, because he took so much damage. Yeah, this is kind of the weird thing about this. He's wasting a lot of resources, but he actually killed all of my command centers, which means my economy is, yeah, it's non-existent. There's no other way to put it. I do not have an economy at this point. I have 65 SCVs on no basis, and air units do not kill spore crawlers. Kind of wish they did right now, but sadly they don't. Let's see, I'm gonna land a few. I'm actually gonna try to land 2 Vikings, see how it goes. The Banshees can kill these on this side, maybe. Let's go back to this planetary. Okay, this looks like a decent fight here. I'm getting a lot of damage on the queens there. I think I even killed one. Now, is this a winnable fight? It shouldn't be, right? But who knows, right? I'm gonna put those back in the air. Yeah, he actually has so many freaking corruptors. Our economy has been denied. Yeah, GG. Very well played by him, to be honest. I think... if we survived a little bit better, like the first attack, that's all that matters. Like, I didn't quite realize how hard he was link flooding us. If I survived the first attack a little bit better, this is a completely different game. Because even if you look at it now, after everything that's happened, there's only a 40 supply difference. So I do think it was relatively close, but yeah, very well played by him. His strategy was very cool. He blew up my base before I could get to a proper Sky Terran setup. And that's going to be it for game number 1. Let's do better in the next one. Second game is against another Zerg. Alright, we got a slightly easier Zerg here. Or, well, I hope he's easier. Maybe his style is absolutely killer for us. But he's about 400 MMR lower. And he's pretty much exactly the MMR I think we had before the loss. We might have been like 5 off or so, but it must have been very close. So this is as even of a match as we're going to get. I feel like at this point we are losing about half the game, so the MMR seems pretty accurate. But I do always believe that, you know, if things just go my way a little bit more, if I figure out one thing, maybe I could actually gain 100 more MMR. That's why I'm not giving up yet. But, you know, it is pretty cool that we have found such a good opposition. I feel like the games are all very interesting. Never know if I'm going to win or lose, and that's pretty awesome as well, with a new style. And to be fair, it's one thing I really enjoy to see is what MMR all the different challenges really end up with, or really can reach at the maximum, or where we start losing, etc. And Sky Terran, I think a lot of people didn't expect me to get this high. There's probably also people that believe in me so much that thought I was going to get even higher than this. Now, I do still think there's a little bit more left in the tank here, so let's do our best. Now, what could we do better compared to last game? I really think against these high-level Zergs, I do have to get back to even making a planetary fortress at the 3rd base, because like, if I had a planetary fortress at the 3rd last game, I would not be overrun by Zerglings, and it would be, you know, I'm not saying it would be a clean victory, but it would be, the game would just go on as normal instead of us dying, right? Maybe we'd even be slightly ahead because my opponent made lings instead of drones. So, it's just, it hurts me a little bit, because a planetary costs gas, an orbital mines extra money because of mules, so it does feel like a pretty tough economic investment. And if I want to get into Sky Terran, especially want to make extra starports at the start, that planetary might just be, you know, the thing that doesn't allow us to make extra starports or an armory or anything like that, right? So that's why it's rough. And I'm already going to make 2 planetaries because I make one in my 4th and 5th command center. So if I make my 3rd one as well. But I think it's worth a shot. I feel like in the past, in a lot of challenges, the first one that comes to mind is Ghost to Grandmaster. One of my favorite challenges ever, by the way. Definitely check it out if you haven't. In that one, we figured out that the thing we had to do more than anything else was just defend early on, regardless of actually being able to put pressure. And in the late game, you could outplay our opponent. So maybe it's something similar here. I think the fact I'm scared of doing that is probably the Viper, because if we just rush to the late game, let our opponent do what they want, they get Vipers, and Vipers really counter Sky Terran pretty hard. So that's what I'm afraid of. But maybe even then, despite that, maybe it is the right decision. So let's give it a shot. Now we're not getting cheesed this time. My opponent is using a little bit of an outdated technique here to take his third base. I guess he doesn't know you're supposed to take the third before the Reapers arrived. Oh, he's gonna give me 4 extra Zerglings instead of 2. Like, if he's not using this to take the third base, I don't know what he's doing, but a normal ZVT build just takes the third base anyway before the Reaper arrives, so I guess I'll take 3-4 Zerglings. This was a hatch first, right? If it's not a hatch first, I might be confusing myself. Let's see if he's doing something crazy, then we'll just have a little bit of a lap around his main base. 100 gas mine doesn't look like anything suspicious at all, so I'm not quite sure what the point was of giving me so many free Zerglings, but I guess I'll take it. Nothing to see in the natural as well. He's running 2 links into my... He made 6 Zerglings as well instead of just 4. Wait, yeah, he actually, that third base timing is normal. He literally gave me 4 Zerglings for absolutely no reason. I am very confused at this guy, I'm not gonna lie. This is very confusing what happened here. So I guess we got 6 free Zerglings for delaying my SCV from mining for 5 seconds. All right, I mean, if that's his jam, then so be it, right? Who am I to judge his builds? I'm playing freaking Sky Terran and Mass Raven Hellion and whatnot after all. So, you know, as I would say, a little bit of a Cyclo play, but you know, once again, who am I to judge? Now, should we go for the Battlecruiser again? I actually think the Battlecruiser, even though the damage potential is there, it does delay the rest of my build a little bit. Like, maybe I would have had more Banshee pressure early on if I didn't go for the Battlecruiser last game. And maybe that's what I need. He does have a few links. He's making an Evolution Chamber as well. I think this guy is a little bit of a freestyler, perhaps. Like, if you play at this MMR, you're never going to be a bad player, right? But I think what I'm gathering from this is that he makes his own builds, which I think is cool. That's pretty much what I do as well. Though usually you don't see Zerg players do that. Zerg players very much so follow a standard pattern because Zerg is pretty much figured out, I want to say. If you want to know how to play Zerg perfectly, you just look up like Serral or something, the best Zerg player, and you can, you know, you'll find a build that you can do pretty much every game, especially in ZVT. So finding Zergs that really have their own style is pretty rare, and it's also pretty cool at the same time. Now, it seems like he's going for +1 melee attack. I think if there's only 1 Evo, I'm not quite sure what else it would be. I can't imagine that you get armor if you just make 1 Evolution Chamber. So that's a little bit weird. The only build that comes to mind that it could be is... Oh, no. Oh, well. There's no more... Imagine if there were more Zerglings there. That would have been absolutely devastating. The only other build that comes to mind is the... I think No Regret, a Canadian Zerg, at some point, he had a build where he went for a +1 Bailing Bust or something like that. I'm not sure what the point of the +1 was, because if you do a Bailing Bust, you'd imagine you just go for it really fast, right? But that's a build I remember. So maybe it could be something like that. That's why I'm being a little bit scared with the Banshees, because that is quite literally the only build that is coming to mind. Now I'm actually gonna YOLO this. Oh, I made a mistake here. I should have made the Engineering Bay in the wall. I was kind of worried about opening my wall, but I should have just plugged it with the Engineering Bay. That's definitely a little bit of a mistake by me. Or not necessarily a mistake, but just something I could have done better, and something that I already knew beforehand that I could have done better. Now with these Banshees, ideally I get a scout off. I need to know if there's a Spire or something like that on the way. I could also throw down a scan in the natural, I want to say. My Banshees are going to scout the main. Scan could be in the natural. Maybe that is a good idea. So I do have speed. This is so funny. Speed without cloak. Yeah, he does have a lair. He does not have his 6th gas, though. That's a little bit suspicious. He's still making upgrades on that. I think I'm just going to start making Vikings. In the last game, my worries kind of proved right when I made a ton of Liberators, but then he made Corruptors, and my Liberators were just not that useful. Like, Liberators are very freaking expensive, guys. If we do not give them a good purpose, that is... yeah, I wouldn't say a waste of money, but, you know, money that could have been spent better otherwise, I guess. Not entirely wasted, of course, but I think I'm just going to go again with 6 Banshees. I'm getting my planetaries up already. The setup does feel nice. I do definitely feel safer making planetary instead of orbitals. And then I'm just going to make a bunch of Vikings to make sure we don't die to Mutalisks. That is the main objective here. And this planetary can go there. Or this command center is going to be a planetary later. And then we're just going to go into mass SCVs. Try to get up to 100 SCVs probably. Sounds pretty good to me. Okay, that's 1 dead. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, there's a Spire. Wait, that Spire is killable, guys. That Spire is absolutely killable. I don't see a queen. Where's the queen's at? Okay, is this promising? Oh, wait. Oh my god, he actually saw that. That's pretty nuts. And he thinks I'm gonna go for the drones, but I'm actually gonna go straight for the Spire over here. And he's not gonna be able to save it, I think. He's gonna be close. I don't think he's gonna finish. Ah, beautiful. There we go. I also have enough to two-shot the queen, so if he's not careful, I could even destroy his entire queen line here. Which is nice. Another Spire, okay. We take those guys. There we go. No cancel on that, so he lost the resources. And now, what really sucks for him, he has 1,000,000 gas saved up, because that's what you do when you play Mut as a Zerg. You save up a lot of gas, and then you make a gajillion Mutalisk at once. And now he can't spend it, so that's actually very problematic for him. And now I get a little bit of space as well. I'm about to go for my servos upgrade. Let's see, let me just two-shot this queen right there. Alright. And my SCV count's looking pretty good, 78 already. He might be trying a bailing bus, because he was rallying a lot of Zerglings across the map, right? That's what it looked like anyway. And let's just kill everything I can. See, there's no Spire here. He definitely built it somewhere. I don't know where. It's not here right now. And I'm actually going to make a few Liberators now, I think. Let's see. Oh, this is a little bit too risky by me. Yeah, there are the Banelings. I actually didn't even lose that many SCVs somehow. Oh, he's going to go into my natural, though. That is annoying. Need to land these ASAP. And then just get targets on the Banelings. And then we can put them back. So I lost the base. But in the end, it was a pretty okay trade, I think. Should I go across here? Is that too crazy? It might be pretty crazy, to be fair, because... Like, I don't think he has units, but the Spire is going to finish at some point. He still has all that gas saved up. If I'm in his side of the map with not enough Vikings and he suddenly shows up with... Oh, wait, is that an accidental Banshee? Why was that one Banshee there? I like how he's making Ling Bane out of everything that he could make right now. Okay, so I'm going to send the rest at home. I could kill all of his Overlords, actually, if he's not going to be defending this. Let's seize the Liberators there. Let's try to find the Spire. Planetary is going to do some... Oh, I found the Overlords. This is huge. Let's see. Can I land the Vikings? Wait, I can kill the Overseer, actually. There's nothing he can do against this, guys. I can just kill his Overseers forever. Oh my god, he's going to lose every single queen. I think he's already lost the Lings on my side of the map. And now he's going to lose every single Overlord, too. He's going to be supply blocked. Maybe he doesn't have supply to make Mutalisk anymore. Or Corruptors, whatever he wants to build. Let's try to get that Spire. Planetary Fort. How many kills does that beast have? Let's see, 36 kills on that freaking Planetary, oh my god. Okay, so he's making Hydras instead. I guess I'll just lift off again. Last Hydra is gonna fall. Oh, there's another Hydra here. I think he has so little supply now. He must have done an incredible amount of damage with an entire attack. Probably worth for me to get building armor plus range upgrades. And I think I need to go for a Fusion Core to go for ranged Liberators. I think that's the best counter that I can have to Hydras. Not sure if it's worth to be continuing ranged upgrades if we play Liberators. I don't think there is a, you know, particular like two-shot or one-shot combination if you get like an extra upgrade or so. I mean, if he wants to fight this, I'm down. This is just free units for me once again. I'm not even sure if we killed an SCV. He probably killed one SCV for it if I had to guess, but I didn't see it. Now, I am going to make a few turrets here. I do not want to get Nidus. I feel like that's one of the, you know, only ways that I could still mess this one up. Actually, I am going to go for armor upgrades or for more air upgrades because I want to switch to battlecruise at some point. I don't know how far his hive is. Oh, his hive is not even started. Infestation pit is just started. Okay. So we don't have to worry about Vipers for a while. Just kind of wanted to make sure that we wouldn't die to something like that. But, you know, if it's not on the way, then we're going to be good. It is pretty sick how good the creep is if you're playing Sky Terran, by the way. Because obviously, I do not have really units on the ground to deal with anything. Oh, he's actually going to go for this. Okay, I mean, if he wants to, that's a lot of Liberators. He's going to be pretty close here, actually. I'm going to land these Vikings, too. Now, the Liberators are going to crush it. Let's go. We kill his entire army. Pretty brave for him to go for that. I understand the move, because it looked like that is so many Liberators. I can't afford to be locked up in my base. But it was barely not enough for him. And now I can use these Vikings to kill the Spores. I need to use my... It's really funny. I need to use my Banshees to kill the Hydras, and then my Vikings to kill the Spores on the ground. Get a few more command centers up as well. And now there's no anti-air left here, I believe, so this base is entirely mine. See, oh, that's a lot of Spores. Where are the Spores coming from? Actually, I can almost two-shot them, so it's not even that much of a threat. I thought they were going to die slower than that, to be fair, but it's looking pretty alright. Oh, even more? Where did these Spores come from? Oh, he actually has the base. I didn't even realize. That's a bad mistake by me. He has the base over there. Didn't realize that for a second. And my Liberators, actually, he killed enough. How did he kill those Libs? Where did they go? Was it really the Spore Crawlers that did all the work? That's pretty impressive, Spores, not gonna lie. Spore Crawler's MVP there. Now I'm gonna try to take another base. Probably get some sensor towers up. I still think we're in the lead. That trade was not in my favor, for sure. And I'm actually kind of surprised, to be fair. But I guess he just has a lot of drones, so even though I did a lot of damage and I killed his army, he just has enough drones to replenish his army non-stop. I'm just gonna keep making command centers so I can get perfect vision. Banshees are gonna stay at home. And I think I have enough planetaries to be able to go into BCs now. Now, the biggest problem with BC is just they take so long to build that... I feel like I've complained about it a few times before. They take so long to build that is usually when you die. Do I have enough range for this? I think so. I think it's barely enough range to be out of range with the Liberator upgrade. Try to get this base. Well, actually, this is a good time to just try to take all the bases while he's busy. That's one thing that's really nice as Terran. Is you can just put down planetary fortresses everywhere. And if they don't spot them... I guess you just have another base. Oh, can actually... Is this genius or really dumb? It's dumb. Let me get out of here. Get out! Mayday! Okay. Ah, not that bad. Okay, so he has Vipers already, right? Or air units. Yeah, maybe he made air units. I feel like the Vipers wouldn't be quite done yet. So maybe he has like a Corruptor, perhaps? Oh, he's gonna go for this. Oh, I should have sieged instantly. I didn't think he was gonna go for that, to be fair. This trade's still gonna be oh, it's really good. I was gonna say pretty decent. That is more than pretty decent, guys. Dude, I'm getting so many Hydras for free. This is actually sick. I'm pretty much owning him with just mass Liberators and nothing else. Because he just got a Hive so late. He does have a Spire, so there really should be Corruptors on the map. I just don't see them right now. Was that an air unit that I saw? Not quite sure. Now let's make sure to get +3 as well. I could get more... Hey, what is going on here? +2-1 is what he has. He's gonna go for my command center. I mean, I have enough of those. Wait, that Spore actually reaches now. That's pretty sick. Okay. Yeah, 4 battle cruisers. Same upgrades, I believe. Oh, he does have Mutalisk here, so that's what he used to kill me before. Just gonna F2 these. Oh, he has a bunch of Mutas, actually. Gonna have to use... Oh, that Banshee's going ham. Holy crap, 12 kills on that Banshee. Okay, he's fighting the Planetary. This is massive. If you shoot... The Planetary is taking all the shots, guys. The VCs are just destroying right now. This is it. This is the best fight ever. Oh my god, he lost so many Hydras there. Let's freaking go. What a game this is so far, guys. I'm trying to desperately fly away from the Mutalisk, but I guess it's not gonna happen. I'm gonna kill that one, though. That's revenge right there. Can I outkite this? I do have 2-1 upgrades against 0-0. Still gotta lose, though, unfortunately. I forgot to make that a Planetary for a while. That sucks. Guess I'll have to get a few turrets around. See. Oh, he is actually making more and more Mutas. But I did so much damage. How many drones would he have? I mean, to be fair, I'm only at a 150 supply. It really doesn't feel like the most impressive supply count ever. So I'm not even sure what the situation of the game is right now. But I harassed him very well, I want to say. I don't think he has this base, no. So this should be pretty good. Now, I do need to get Yamato. I did get it initially because I didn't have money. And then afterwards, I just forgot about it. So that's a little bit unfortunate. Now, let's see. Maybe there's still no Vipers. That'd be really nice. He's trying to take that base, but it's just delayed. It's very nice for me that he found out just delayed about that base. Let's see. I actually have... Oh, no. It's the same upgrades. There's more than enough BCs to kill this, though. BCs are actually really good against both Hydras and Mutas. He needs to make Corruptors, Infestors, Vipers. If he doesn't make those, my BCs are going to frag. And there we go. A really nice TVZ win. The supply was pretty close, but if we look at the economy here, it's probably going to look really good. 1,500 gas a minute compared to 900. That is beautiful. I actually only had... I didn't have a single other unit. I didn't even realize that. I lost every single Liberator. What's the units lost like? Oh! I actually thought this units loss was going to be... good, but not that impressive. But 14k against 26.4 is very, very good. A really nice TVZ episode. Actually really enjoyed both of these games. Really well played by Eggs in the first game. And I think this game, we played it very well. Banshee Harass was great. Liberators were nuts. And that's going to be it for today. The next episode might be the grand finale. Stay tuned for that. If you liked this episode, give it a like. Subscribe to the channel. And I'll see y'all for the next one. Adios.